No, it's One Shot Part 2, Back for Blood, or whatever. Rambo Part 2 was. Yeah, I think it was Back for Blood. Whatever. Alright, the stream has started.
That's sick. You remember what my subclass was? Because it doesn't say it on this shit.
You were Oath of Devotion. I always do love this music. Okay, do a little refresher. This is a continuation of our one shot. This is One Shot Part 2. Where we opened up on a new cast of characters where everyone was residing within a jail cell. Everyone awoke with almost total amnesia, no memory of your name, who you are, where you come from, what you do, or why you are in the cell that you are in. After some communication amongst yourselves, a guard, or someone who, at the very least, has the keys to your cages, walks in, and you all manage to con your way out of your cells and having the guy switch places with you all. Seemingly just accepting everything that you're saying to him as what is right. You all immediately gather yourselves and move out of the jail cell area and into what looks like almost a hallway where there's like a common room on the left, and you see in between the spaces between the tables, you see that there's an entity with tentacles that is feasting on a corpse or the body of one of these guardsmen, with two other guardsmen in the room just like sitting around and acting like nothing is happening. You all alert the creature accidentally, and then you all proceed to fight against the creatures, making your way through the hallway as well, through some of these checkpoint stops in the hallway, making through these gates, where you eventually enter into the prison area proper, like the main portion. You gather like the living area and weapon and armory here, and then of course you all collected some weaponry, some armor, some shields, and you all moved your way through the rest of the building into the personal quarters, where you encountered a faceless creature that at the same time was like an amalgamation of part. Its head was like ever shifting features, losing eyes, gaining mouths, noses, ears, all like in and out of succession, like rapidly changing their quantities and if they're even there or not. It's confusing and hard to look at this thing, and it seems that every time you make eye contact with it, there's a force or something that causes you to basically forget about it and move on and continue to move on. Eventually, a few of you all were able to break through that disillusionment, and you were able to take the creature down. We pick up with you all ending combat and deciding on your next course of action. Does anybody have any clarifying questions before we get started? Because I know it's been a while since we've played, and this isn't the main campaign. So does anybody have anything they're forgetting or they need to catch up on real quick?
Do we still not even know our names?
Yeah, I don't think you
Now,
all
the
know.
little imp told us the names.
Oh, he told you. Yeah, he did. Well,
Okay.
he told some of you all your names, at least the people that he knew. Oh yeah. Some of you all did learn a little bit about what you were doing, at least before you ended up here. So, what would you all like to do?
Right. With that abomination out of the way, shall we continue up the stairs?
I'm following you.
I think that sounds like a lovely idea.
All right, so you all
Squawk.
squawk and head yonder,
Alley forth.
up and out.
Yeah.
I will say, as you all begin climbing the stairs up here, everybody make a perception check.
— 17.
17.
8.
So all of you all but one begin sniffing about that. You begin to smell this acrid odor in the air. The air becomes sharp, and you can smell what seems to be like ozone. And as you all make your way up these stairs, you can see actually that there is a layer of smoke that is beginning to accumulate at the top of the staircase here. As you all make your way to the top of the staircase, you can see that there is a door, a heavy metal door, that stands between you all and whatever it is on the other side of the top of the staircase. When you all get close with your perception checks, those of you all who are in front can feel that the door is very hot.
Think there might be a fire on the other side of this door or something.
Can I peek under it and see through it?
Make a perception check.
— 15.
So you look up, you try to get a peek under the door, but it's sort of completely obscured by smoke. You can tell, however, that the door is unlocked because it is slightly ajar, and that's why the smoke is able to pour into the room so heavily from what should otherwise be a sealed big metal door. It is unlocked and ajar, and that is the source of the smoke pouring into the room.
Have we passed any windows? Do we have any idea, like, are we underground, or, like, do we have any perception of that?
Now that you think on it, and as you've made your way through the vast majority of this building, you've not seen any windows.
Is there currently smoke billowing into like the hallway that we're in?
It's not like billowing in, right? Like it's not currently like filling up the room. It's actually slowly leaking into the room, but it's just like there's enough of it to where it's like pushing through the door. And it's like covering all corners of the door. But it's not like billowing in quickly. It's more like it's kind of like overflow, I guess. As you all focus in very clearly, you can hear the sound of like rushing wind, like the oscillation it makes, like the woof 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 noise coming from like a faint version of that coming from the other side.
Everyone stand back a little. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to instantaneously cause that unlocked door to fly open.
Okay. When you do so, as you all stand back and you throw open the door, smoke rushes in for a second, but after the volume sort of evens itself out, you all can look past it after coughing a little bit. You see onto the other side. You see out of the building into what looks like a street in the city. And what you can immediately see is that the entire city around this building is currently on fire.
Well, that's fun.
And the smoke is just pouring in from the outside. From what you can see as you look out, you can see it looks like a giant fountain. Just like you can only see like half of it apart, part of it outside the door that you all can see. But like across the way completely, there's like a few multi-level buildings across the way that are made of like wood and brick or wood and stone. They're just completely ablaze. And there is this. It's night. It's night outside, but you can only see that because you can see the two like the giant blue moon with the red moon in the center of it, like the giant kind of staring eye of the moons when they overlap. You can see that in sort of silhouetted in the background through the smoke and the flame.
Perhaps we should get a move on here.
So you all push your way up and out of the stairs.
Anybody good controlling fire?
So let me do. Shit, I forgot who's who. Let me just.
I'm the bird boy.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Okay, yeah. As you all make your way out of the buildings, this is what you all see. To your right, you see 4 people arrayed in sort of a ritualistic circle around this fountain in the center. Can you all not see the lines that are drawn on the ground? Mother.
No.
No.
Oh, because the druid in the DM layer. Motherfucker. Sorry, new interface. Let me see if I can fix this. Well, here, yeah, for dramatic effect. As you all walk out of the building, you can hear this chanting going on. And you look over and you see these 4 figures arrayed around this fountain square in the center. As they raise their hands in sort of supplication, you look on and again, like their features, even from behind or from the side, or you can see across the way, their features are ever changing with like the multitude of eyes. However, there's these guys' skin seems to be like an ashen gray as opposed to the stark royal blue of the ones before. And they seem to be adorned in these more where the other ones were like just like the solid black sort of torn and tattered robe. These guys have like a silvery gray robe made of a better quality, and actually has like you can see from a distance you can see sort of like filigree and decoration or symbolism within their robes. However, they seem to be you can see on this close one, the symbols and filigree on his robes are like ever changing. They change between like what looks like a fist with spikes on it, and it changes to like a spider, and then it changes to a few other shapes here and there. One looks like a coffin as they change around. Welcome.
Haseo!
And as you all look on, their chanting comes to a crescendo. And these lines, if I do it correctly, appear on the ground. Yeah!
Whoa.
And this giant black orb, starting at the center point here, as these lines extend from them on the ground before them with like lines of energy as they meet into the fountain. The energy wells up at the base of the fountain, beginning to bubble the water, and then the stone in the fountain, the center of the fountain, begins to crack, and light, red and black light begins to peer through the cracks within the fountain in the middle. As the light grows brighter and brighter and begins sort of oscillating, the fountain in the center cracks apart and explodes in this loud bang. A black and red swirling portal opens up in the center. It seems that they have not noticed you, or if they have, they don't care, and they continue to on the ritual, and they continue chanting. What would you all like to do?
Do any of us know what language they're chanting in?
Make an intelligence check. Okay, you focus in and you listen in really hard. Being sort of like familiar with rituals, you can't discern the language that they're speaking. Actually, when you focus in on it, it kind of hurts your head a little bit trying to listen to it. It sounds like it just sounds so disjointed and out of place and not natural.
No, it's not primordial.
It is not. No.
That was strange.
All right, I need something. Is anybody doing anything fancy?
Well, I don't know about you gents, and I'm going to take out my short sword and dagger, but these no-goodniks must go.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, if you say so.
With that, I'm going to start charging at them.
They're not praying to my god, so I'm with you.
All right. We will go from there, and we will roll initiative. The dice out here.
Ooh, there's a crit. First crit of the night.
Mine's taking a second.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Whatever.
So, what's your character's name right now? Okay, I forgot.
Zin Warren.
I'm just gonna use your all's real name.
Hey, Wick,
Yo,
could you tell me what weapon I'm using real quick,
a
if
spear.
you know?
You have a spear and a shield.
Am I wearing any armor?
I think you all managed to pick up some leather armor from the armory.
Some of us did, some of us didn't.
All right. So we got King first. Brockus. Tent. And then Dano and Baldwin go last. Okay, King, what are you doing?
Alright. So these guys aren't undead, right?
You have no idea
Ignore
what they
those,
are
it's
currently.
just- Okay.
All right, I will. Um, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. What does your spiritual weapon take the form of?
It looks like a hammer with the head of a raven. Like the head of the hammer is in the shape of a raven.
Okay. And where are you? Where are you conjuring it?
I'm gonna conjure it in. I just want to see the range of that. 20 feet. So it's 60 feet from where I'm at. I can conjure it, but then I think I can control it within 20 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll conjure it right in the center of them.
In the center of them?
Yeah.
On the portal?
On the portal?
Oh. No. I'll do it in between these two then.
Okay. You generally want to summon it next to a bad guy so that you can attack it with it. I guess you can move it, but yeah.
All right. I'll go for this close guy then.
Okay.
I was thinking to be able to reach all of them. Because
No,
I
I
can
mean,
move it.
it's literally
within
like
20
like
feet.
a hammer.
Yeah.
So like it has to be next to somebody to hit him. And I think you have to use your bonus action to make it move, and you already used your bonus action to summon it with the spell. It's just.
And I'll use my action to hit them with it. I think I already rolled it.
Yeah, you did. Okay. As you summon the hammer, it makes contact. The 15 does hit. It makes contact with this first entity. As it sort of clips it on its shoulder, it spins it around. You see, as it spins around, it looks and sees you all, and its head sort of cocks to the side as its body is sort of like twitching with its movements. As it raises one hand as it points towards you all, it lets out this like piercing, screaming noise. The other three's heads like snap to attention towards you all, and they echo the screaming.
Does anything happen to like the portal? When
It seems to still be going.
okay.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is their turn. You can. Let's see. Well, what layer are they on then? Okay. Okay. See, they all move closer down the line. And they all begin chanting more fervently at the portal in the middle. Okay. There's a Rakus. You see the portal is beginning to grow in size.
Okay. That would be me. What's my movement here? Is it a bonus action for me to start flying?
I don't know. to read it? I don't think so.
Because I'm a bird. I don't
Yeah,
think I need to.
I don't think so. I think you can just do it.
Alright, well, I'm going to fly over here. There. No, why can't I control him?
Oh,
I
but he's
can't-
not your. I got it.
Move him here, please. And then I am going to never played a monk before. So I guess bonus action. Well, I'm gonna use my talons. I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. Make your attacks.
Nope. 11.
That does not hit.
Okay.
It just misses.
I will go again.
Okay.
And that missed.
It misses as well.
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Yeah, that
25?
hits. Yep, that hits.
For 9 damage.
Okay.
And then that is going to be my turn.
When your attack hits, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not that bright today.
Okay. I need you to now roll a D100.
9.
9. Okay. You lash out with your talon on your last, on your next attack. You suffer 9 points of damage as you come to, and you're digging your talons into your side for some reason. As you look on it and you look up, the creature in front of you that you were trying to attack, its head is like shifting and focusing, and its eyes are coming, like appearing and disappearing, and then appearing with like 4 or 5, 2 mouths, like a bunch of different ears, and it's like throwing you off, and it's confusing you, and as you look down, you pull your bloody talons out of your own side, and you're just like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, that's delicious.
I think you have one more attack with your flurry of blows.
Do I?
You do. It gives you 2 more attacks.
Well, I guess since how I have to, I will.
Okay. Roll a D100. Okay. Yeah, roll your damage.
Damn, dead.
Okay, yeah. You reach out this time and you see for sure where your claws find purchase in its shoulder. As it
Thank
screeches out
Jesus.
at you.
I thought I just did 99 damage to myself. I am dead.
Okay. I forget what you mean. Isn't it like heaven something? Haven? Tint, your character? Can't remember. Alderon. Alderon? Yeah.
Alderon.
Yeah. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to run up. I can't move the thing. I'm gonna run to here. Yeah. I'm gonna attack with my spear.
Okay. Roll it. That's a miss.
Yeah, level 6, do I get 1 or 2 attacks?
You
I
get
don't know.
2.
Do it again.
That hits, but I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. 12.
Okay. Roll your damage.
8.
8. So you lash out with your spear. You strike forward. And then you come to. You look down, and the spear is actually like pointed backwards, and you've accidentally jabbed, or you somehow jabbed the tip of the spear into your thigh. As you take 8
Okay.
points of damage. I know it's kind of hard to describe this mechanic, but yeah. As you look on, and you look on at the figure, it's just looking at it is, it's just really making your head feel fuzzy.
All right. I think that'll be my turn then.
Okay. Dano.
All right, I'm going to move right between Alderon's legs.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack it with my short sword. Yeah, it's a 20-something.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Okay, roll your damage.
So that is 8.
Yeah. You look on it as you sort of lash out with your short sword. You realize you've reversed the grip in your hand. You drug it across your own forearm, resulting in the 8 points of damage to yourself. All three of you all look on as you look at this creature and look around at yourselves. You all realize that in attempting to attack this creature, something has happened along the way, and you all have each injured yourselves instead. One of you all managing to find purchase on the creature. Baldwin?
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not done yet.
Oh no, okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then I'm going to attack with my dagger.
Oh.
One of the others.
Yeah, 15 plus... Oh, no, I don't get a bonus to that. So or no, I do. So it's 18.
Okay. Roll a D100. I forgot to do this for your last one. I'll give you a bit of... Okay. Roll your damage.
4.
4. Okay. This one actually lands on the creature. So I'll give you... Do you want to use your sneak attack?
I would love to use my sneak attack.
By all means, roll your sneak attack damage.
8.
God bless.
Do you want to do extra damage? Yes. Yes.
So
I
that's
do.
12 damage total.
Okay. Yeah. So you see, actually, as your dagger pierces through the stomach of this creature in front of you, as you pull the dagger back, it stumbles back, and this blackish red ichor begins pouring from its sternum. It's the features on its head and its arms and its hands that were shifting, changing between like 5 fingers, 3 fingers, 7 fingers on one hand, just ever changing. It falls down, and as it falls down, you see its body being pulled into the portal in the middle. I need Dano, Tint, and Ghost to roll d4s for me.
A D4?
Yeah.
3.
Actually, 3.
Okay. Franz. And as you all look on, and you look at the portal, and as its body is sucked into the portal, I called you Franz, Dano.
Yeah.
His body goes bye-bye. And as you all are sort of looking around here, you all look at the portal and you blink and you look around. Dano, you now find yourself standing in front of this portal with your hands raised in supplication, and you're chanting words that you've never recognized or never heard before, but they seem to just be coming out of your mouth. You all look on now and see what Dano's character is doing.
Blacko.
Flacco, that's right, Flacco Bournesmith. Okay, so it's back to the top of the order.
No.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Sorry, go ball. Yeah, sorry, go ball.
Man.
He's trying to screw him tonight, huh?
Yeah, fuck you, buddy. No, I'm sorry.
How far back?
What happens when you don't come around enough?
He comes
Oh.
around now. He's
I'm
made every
going
game since he's
to-
come back. He's
I was just joking.
I am going to. What the fuck is my familiar's name? John, Billy, Jim
7.
Bob.
God, I cannot remember.
What is his name? He's Boston.
Cletus?
He's a New Yorker. Cletus? I don't think it's Cletus.
It wasn't clear. I mean, what do you want his name to be? What would your character call him now?
It was Kevin.
Was it Kevin?
Yes, it was.
I don't know
It
if
was no.
Kevin or
It
not.
was
Was it
Kevin.
Kaiser?
No, it might have been.
Well, that's my
it
name.
was some
I'm
bullshit
Kaiser.
name. It definitely.
It was
some-
Kevin. I'm telling you,
It
it was
was-
Kevin.
Okay.
Oh,
we'll
the
go with
imp?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
The imp. I know my character's name. We're just talking about the imp.
We'll go with Kevin.
I
It definitely
have-
was some bullshit made up name.
Yeah. I am going to send Kevin right there to the one up above.
Yeah.
He has a flying speed of 40 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action command him to attack, which is going to do. He's in imp form, so he's going to sting.
Yeah.
That rolled weird.
Okay.
Okay.
That hits.
22 to hit.
Roll a wisdom save for Kevin.
Wisdom save for Kev. Okay, I have to read my fucking.
Pact of the Chain stuff. Yeah.
Well, because I also got investment as Game Master,
Mm.
so I have to
Might
read.
use
I've been
your
trying to.
stats for saves.
It
or-
for saving throw. It uses my spell save DC. If the familiar forces creatures. Okay. Sorry, I've also never fucking played a warlock before,
yeah.
other than the one that I got killed. It looks like it uses its saves. Okay. So wisdom. It's wisdom. 17.
Yeah, that's good.
Hell yeah.
So Kevin's sting goes through. You see, as the sting latches into, he goes. You guys hear from across the room. He goes, "I don't know what you boys are doing, but I don't fucking like it. All right." And you see the stinger lashes out and makes contact on the side of the neck of this creature. It's like flailing around and screaming at it now.
Okay. And it needs to make a Constitution save.
Okay. What's the DC?
The DC is gonna be 15.
I was a natural 20.
Oh well, feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it uses. It'll say 11, but it uses my my spell save
Okay.
since I got investment of Chain Master.
Yeah.
And then I am going to cast Summon Lesser Demons.
Oh shit.
So I can roll d6 if you want, or you can choose whether I summon 2 demons of rating 1 or lower, 4 of half, 1/2 or lower, or 8 of 1/4 or lower.
Yeah, roll a d6. Why not? Since you're
Roll a
basically
six,
doing a lot
okay.
of these spells from feeling.
6, 8 demons.
Shit. Okay. 8 demons of a. Okay. Let me find.
Of 1/4 or lower. Oh my god, what challenge rating is imps?
Like 40.
Hold on. Let me get the monster manual out real quick. 'cause
Why is
I'm
it not
able to find
showing?
it. Alright, monster manual. Dude, I haven't used this book in forever. I've been creating a lot of my monsters. Open it right up to devils, demons.
spell again.
Okay. Yeah. So, you summon, what is it, 8? 8 dretches.
8.
Google what a dretch looks like. So, as you cast a spell and 8 of them appear, these 8
I gotta choose where,
amorphous
right?
blobs
Yeah,
form into this like.
I'm going.
It's like looks like a.
I'm
it
gonna
looks
summon
almost
them
like
there. By the way.
Yeah, it looks like a. They look like a combination between a pig and a koala bear. So 8 rampant chlamydia demons are summoned to this plane, and as they're summoned, they all like look around at each other and they're like hopping on the backs of one another, making these shooting noises, and this. They all turn and look at you all, or like the entire battlefield as they take everything in. Okay, we'll have them go right after you, because they're not they're not technically under your control, right? Yeah. They just
They are.
just do whatever
They
the
are
fuck-
enemies.
Yeah. Well, they're just like
That's why.
to everybody.
That's why
not
I'm
just
summoning
like
them
you
on the opposite side. They're enemies. They're enemies to everyone.
all. Yeah.
Like,
I'm just gonna get a little thing for him real quick.
so when casting the spell, though, I am going to do a little circle here. Because as it says on here, as part of the casting spell, you can form a circle on the ground with the blood used as a material component. The circle is large enough to encompass your space where the spell lasts. The summoned demons can't cross the circle or harm it, and they can't target anyone within it. So I am protecting myself from the demons.
Well, that's a cute spell.
It is a warlock. It's a very warlocky spell. Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
I think you've done
Shit.
enough, sir.
Excuse me. Gonna get that nose candy out of there. Whew. No, I'm telling you what, my allergies this season, they've been.
Yeah, I understand, honestly.
The trees are fighting back this year. Tell you what. But all right. So after your turn, the horde of demons, lesser demons that you just summoned into this plane, begin to immerse themselves into the battle. These two run up. They begin flooding over this this first one here. It's basically just like, it's hard for me to control these pictures, but they're just like swarming this guy.
You're welcome for making it even more difficult.
Yeah, I love it. Love summoning spells in 5e. They really thought it through for the game masters. Ease of use.
True, actually. They're like, oh, all 8 of these demons, they're all fucking controlled by the
Like
DM.
I love the idea of playing a summoner, right? Like I love Conjuration Wizard. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Literally my favorite class in the game. But the hell it reeks on the fucking
Yeah,
battle flow is crazy.
I would happily do this in a one shot, but I would never do this to you in an actual game.
Dude, like playing a shepherd druid and casting like like conjured woodland beings or whatever, and you can summon like 8 panthers. Like what the like?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
looking at that during Ben's campaign when I was a druid. Even fucking animate objects on a high level wizard.
Yeah. We got to come up with a, because I don't want that to be prohibited. You know what I mean? Prohibitive. Anyway, these lesser demons. I'm gonna do some rolls here. Wow. Okay. I gotta find their health again. Sorry. they get 2 attacks. Okay. You see one holy, like in an attempt to attack this creature, actually ends up tearing itself apart. One other manages to do the same thing. The others, however, either in a combination of attacking themselves or attacking the creature, manage to do a various amount of damage to it. They all sort of look amongst themselves and look very confused as to what's going on. Seeing 2 of their comrades like rip themselves apart and hurting themselves as well. So now we make it back to the top of the order and we go to King's character.
So,
All right. Question: if the casting time on something says 1 minute,
Yes.
is that still use an action?
It uses 1 minute, which is 10 actions. 10
okay.
10 rounds. Yeah. Yeah. Spells that have a length on it like that really aren't combat spells.
Okay.
I mean, you can 10 turns, but combat won't last 10 turns, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to move here, kind of in the center of these guys, my guys.
You're gonna move up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
Let's go
Okay.
long casting.
Yeah, that has
It's 10 minutes. Yeah. Fuck. All right. Who's the most hurt out of all you guys?
that's make a medicine check.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, everyone can tell him their HP if they want.
Fine.
-8. Chill.
I'm only down 9.
All right. Should I just hold off on that? I think.
Up to you,
Up to
man.
you.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. I will cast Bless.
His name was Benny.
Yeah,
Benny.
that's right.
That sounds
I'm
more.
gonna
Yeah.
cast Bless on my bird friend.
Oh, yay.
Bless actually affects 3 people in the area, so you can bless.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Bless on all 3 of these guys then.
Okay. Each of you will add a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
I'm just gonna roll it just to knock that spell slot off.
Yep.
And then with
Go ahead.
my bonus action, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon and smack this guy.
Very well. Roll the hit.
so listen, I don't want you to put it though. I just want you to have regular people.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, as the hammer moves up and smacks this one, he's starting to look pretty rough. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is their turn.
I have to step away for 2 seconds to go have a conversation with my wife. I'll be back in a second.
Have fun. Okay, it is their turn. 1 second. Read what this does. You see that each one of them now step forward, even a bit closer, now towards the center, and they're all directly underneath. This one takes a couple of attack of opportunities as it moves. They're now directly underneath this portal that is now hovering above them about 15 feet into the air. As it grows and grows, the symbols that were burned into the ground underneath you all begin to glow. And a line, and just for effect, it's going to be a polygon line, but imagine it's basically a circle that connects all these points here. You see this perimeter circle connect to the all around the outside here. Did I do it on a layer? God damn it. It's so weird now. You all see that now? That's showing up. Anyway.
There you go.
Yeah. So it showed up now? Okay, there. Okay. So, as you see the lines connect and they're chanting sort of grows and grows and grows, louder and louder. I need King and Dano and all of the demons and Benny. I'll roll for the demons, so don't worry about it, but you roll for Benny. I need all of you all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Come on.
16.
Okay.
11.
Alright, so Dano, you take half. King, I need you to roll. Okay. King, you take full. What the fuck is going on? Oh, because I'm on the space bar. No shot.
I like make sure that your hands
On
on
the edge of my book on the
and your
space bar.
feet are determined.
Alright, so those of you
So-
all who
So
failed
you can do your butt.
will take
Well,
30 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Those of you all who saved will take half.
mini gone.
Sorry, I didn't hear if you said I passed or failed.
What did you
13.
get? 13, you failed.
Okay.
So all the demons die, and as they die, you see their essence is sucked into the center, and so are these guys. I'm assuming
Benny goes.
Benny goes.
Yeah, Benny
You hear
goes.
Benny go, "What the fuck is going on?" As he's sucked into the center here and he dies, or you feel it.
Same.
You feel his disconnect. As they're all sucked into this portal, you see it immediately collapse in on itself, and then it super expands to the area around you all, engulfing you all completely. And you actually see the barrier push and push and push as it begins covering all you can see in every direction around you all. Everything is a stark black, but you see these pinpoints of light all around you all, and you sort of begin to realize that it's just sort of like a vast void of black and pinpoints of light in front of you all the way around. As far as you can see, you can't hear anything, you can't smell anything, you can't taste anything. All your senses feel like they're not there. And then it all feels like it rushes in back around you all as the perimeter closes back in, and the world is filled in around you all almost exactly like it was, although the only difference is now where the portal and the fountain and everything is in front of you all, was in front of you all. There's a giant creature now standing in the center. As it raises its claw, it looks exactly like this picture, and as it raises its claws on either side, its head turns and imagines. You hear it breathe out, and as it breathes out, you see basically reality around it sort of bend to its limits, and then sink back in around it as it establishes itself in this reality. It is now standing perched over top of the shattered fountain as it looks down on you all and it roars out at you all.
It seems like a problem.
Ghost, you back?
I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, very good. Perfect timing. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just this motherfucker then, huh?
This is what came from the ritual summoning. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the pompous dwarf or elf or whatever, Franz's character, Dano's character,
Halfling, thank you.
halfling, whatever. You're short, and I'll be like, you couldn't have stopped. You had to finish yapping about this, huh?
That's good. But am I still chanting?
No. Now you're looking just on in dread.
This is all your fault. I'm going to. I got 35 feet of movement. Yeah. How tall is this thing?
15 feet tall, as best as you can tell.
How high can I fly?
As close to the sun as you can, Icarus.
So I was already flying, right?
Yeah, I think you said that.
Can I get here? Is my question.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, well, move me there.
Okay.
And then I will go to his proverbial behind. And I will attack first with my talons. And that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Please be wise. Crit.
Okay. Yeah, roll your damage.
I'm going to do 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
I'm going to follow that up with another talon attack. And that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Do I need to do another wisdom save?
Nope, you already succeeded. You're good.
7 slashing damage.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action.
Oh, I should say this. You see as your claws make contact with whatever this thing is, this carapace, they're not digging in as much as they should. It doesn't seem to be doing as much as it says.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess I will. Interesting. I'm gonna figure out what that does. Half a second.
We didn't get like, a long rest before this or anything, did we?
No.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
It's an action or a freaking bonus action. I think it's a, well, flurry of blows.
It is a bonus action. Okay, and it takes key points, which you've used 2 of now, so...
Wait, what?
Yeah, just go. Just roll your attacks. I'll explain
I don't
it later.
see anything that says anything about key points.
Yeah, you spend 1 key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Oh, well, then don't worry about it. I'll just do an unarmed strike.
Okay, that works.
That doesn't use key points, right?
Right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna mark this guy as a favored foe.
I don't think
It's a
works.
rate. Huh?
You choose your favored foe when you make the character. Your favorite
Which
enemy.
replaces the favored enemy. No. First level ranger feature, which replaces the favored enemy feature and works with the foe slayer feature. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond with nature to mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute or until you lose your concentration, as if you were concentrating on the spell.
Dope.
Oh shit, I didn't know about that. All right, cool. Yeah.
It's limited
That's
use.
one of the.
It's a limited use. I got 3 a day.
See, as you pull back from its carapace and you focus in on it, you see this dark reddish-black energy seeps from it into your hand, and as you focus in on that essence, you begin to learn certain things about this creature. Damn, I don't know how to. We'll get to that later.
Okay. And just FYI, I can do this again my next turn, and then the turn after that again for a total of 3d4 additional damage. I can mark them equal to my proficiency bonus,
Okay.
which is 3.
Okay. Is that your turn?
So that'll be my turn.
All right.
Oh shoot! All of those hit, right?
Yeah.
I didn't roll freaking with advantage on those. Oh well.
It's okay. 10.
Alright. Am I near this guy? Yeah. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna hit this guy.
You have advantage. Okay, that works. 20. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You have bless too.
Oh, that's right.
Shit, I had bless as well.
Add a d4.
16.
That works.
Alright.
Good things
And
with
I'm
dark.
going to smite it.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, here, let me. I don't think it's gonna roll damage. Oh, it did. Nice. Okay, cool.
20 total damage.
And then I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I have to make another wisdom save?
No. Succeed
Alright,
on the
sick.
first one, you're good.
22 radiant and 14 piercing.
Cool. 36, 20. That's a good hit. That's a good round. As you stab into this thing with explosions of reddish blue energy trailing off the end of your spear, as each one of these thunderous strikes make contact, you see this thing rear back with one of its legs and slam down right beside you. As its weird like mouth that doesn't end or begin on its torso opens up wide, and you see these 3 little lights on the inside of its mouth as it roars at you. Well, so you can finish. your
Shout
turn.
back at it, and then I'm going to run just to the bottom left corner of the monster. And Divine Smite's not a bonus action, right? It's just like an additive.
Yeah,
But
it's
you-
just,
Yeah,
it's
you
on-
don't
it's
have to
on-
do anything.
Yeah,
It's just
it's on hit confirm.
Okay. 2 spell slots. I don't think I have a bonus action. I was just wondering. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Okay. After you hit it, it looks around at all of you all, sort of like spinning on its 3 legs, looking around. Each one of you all hear this horrible feedback in your brains. It's like hearing like a TV making white noise, but it's undulating in and out, and it's like turned up to a very high-pitched frequency. And then it eventually coalesces into these words that sort of reverb around themselves whenever they form into your head. I mean, it's actually more like images and thoughts and feelings and not so much full words, but basically the idea you get is cattle, 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 pray, feed. You are nothing but cattle, you feed. as it takes you all in, and I need each one of you all that can hear it, or that hears this, to make an intelligence saving throw. So it's all of you all.
Damn.
You said intelligence save?
Yeah.
I'll take a 21.
Okay. Well, Tint and Dano definitely fail. So those of you all who succeeded,
Y'all dumb.
You only take half.
I do have 9 intelligence.
Those of you who failed take 14. Those of you who succeeded take 7.
What kind of damage?
Psychic damage. As you see, like, a trail of blood is now pouring from each one of your noses and ears.
Psychic damage during Pride Month.
What? You fucking-
No, I agree. How dare you?
Oh, man.
Now I'm looking hurt.
All right.
Ish.
That was a legendary action, by the way. I think I have to make that be known. All right, Dana.
All right. First one will be the short sword. Oh, it combined them? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, 'cause all you
I rolled
all you did was roll 2d20 instead of 2d20 keep highest, which is KH.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll just re-roll then. That's
I can
fine.
take that. Hold on. No.
It was an 18 and a 14.
Yeah, so that definitely hits.
Okay. So one is going to be, let's
Make a wisdom
see,
saving. Yeah, you haven't made one against
wisdom
this guy.
saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Bro, I'm fucking up these fails so
All
bad.
right, roll a d100. Yeah, roll your damage.
So that one's a 7.
So as you strike out at this thing, you think it through, and you look down, and your dagger is actually in your foot. And you just pull it out. And you're like,
How do you
"What the
stab yourself
fuck
in
is
the
going on?"
foot? Like in the foot, really?
And then that's the second damage.
Roll for your second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Roll another d100. Okay, this one makes contact with it. So you can choose to sneak attack it if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not making you sneak attack yourself.
That's 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I will move 15 feet
You
diagonally away.
You see your blade is not penetrating its carapace as much as you would like.
Hmm.
Okay.
If you could move me, please.
You use your bonus
Mhm.
action to disengage.
No, so I took the mobile feat, so if I attack it, it doesn't
okay.
get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yep, that works.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Baldwin, it's your character's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna run. It's about there.
Okay.
And then I am going to turn around and I am going to cast Eldritch Blast twice at it. The first one is a 22 to hit.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Wait. Hold on. Actually, oh, no. One second. Sorry.
Okay,
No.
okay.
No, you just roll your damage. Sorry.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. 14 damage. It didn't go through. There we go.
Yeah, 14. Seems to be a good effect.
Okay. Hit it again. Or try to. I'm not going to. No. 10.
Definitely doesn't hit.
Nope.
Roll a D100.
Okay. So 49.
Okay. You see as this Eldritch Blast that missed, as it begins to like go just by the creature, you see like reality for a second like bend around the bolt itself. You see the bolt redirected off into the side, into the ground, off to its like off over here.
Oh.
It slams into the dirt. You look on into like, whoa, that acted really weird.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Demons are dead. Back to the top of the order. King.
All right. I am going to channel the divinity path to the grave. I'm going to curse him until the end of my next turn. Anytime, or the next time an ally, me or an ally hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all the attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
I think everyone right around me will be hit by that.
Roll a D100. Okay. Yeah, roll a healing. Okay. As the healing goes out, and you see these down of black feathers falls over each one of you all and settles on you, and you feel the vitality. You see the reality bending effect around this creature like expand itself, like almost like breathing for the creature. As it expands out, and it takes a deep breath in, and as it does, you see some of the feathers that were falling around. It sucks it up into itself, and you see some of its wounds begin to close up a little bit.
So, did everyone get that?
Oh yeah,
7
everyone
healing?
got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 7? Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Just a little bit of health.
Should have done damage to the demon guy.
I'm also going to move back, too. I'll just move back to my short little friend over there.
I feel like we're missing this.
You say you were gonna move? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll just move next to Dana.
Okay, as you begin to move away, it's gonna take an attack of opportunity against you. It has a long reach as it lashes out with one of its legs. Natural 1. Fucking bullshit. Okay. It's the end of your turn. It's its turn. As it looks around at each one of you all, you hear that same screeching voice in your head. As these words and this, "If I am here, then it is too late, cattle. I am the harbinger of your death, the harbinger of the unknowing and the end of it all, and the beginning of we as us, of we."
Bro, what?
Talk too much.
I need each one of you all to make an
I
intelligence
don't even know
saving
what this
throw.
guy is saying.
Intelligence save?
Yep.
I am very smart.
I am an idiot this time. An absolute idiot.
Okay. Ghost fail. Baldwin pass. Dano fail.
With a 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Oh,
would
way.
Bless would still be up, right? Or would that
Way.
matter?
So I got
Fuck's sake.
I got a 7 last time, and I got a 7 this time. But I'm still gonna ask: did I pass or fail?
Fail. Well, you
Did I
do still
pass?
have bless, so you guys can still. Those of you all who are blessed can roll the bless.
Would 11 get me there? It's not anyway.
I want to see if I can do better than what I just did. So it's a D4,
I
right?
think any of you all who are blessed
I don't
have
think
any
I'm-
shot.
I rolled 2 natty 1s.
I don't think any of you all haven't. Yeah. No. Okay, so those of you all who failed, you take 10 points of damage. Those of you all who succeed take 5.
I didn't hear you. Did I fail or pass?
You're
With a
good.
15.
You're good.
Good? Okay.
Said
I am
10 points of
unconscious.
damage.
Yeah, 10 points.
10 points was the full
Yeah.
boat? Okay.
Okay. At the end of its turn,
Sorry.
it's okay. At the end of your all's turn, at the end of its turn, you all look up as you see something appear above the creature. At first you don't recognize it, but then you see it appears about like 15 feet above the creature. It's actually a person. You see this long flowing like black ponytail from this somewhat feminine but very long and lanky and athletically built woman in this like almost form-fitting robe. Fits very tight to her body, but at the ends around her wrists and around her ankles, the robe sort of flares out to sort of conceal the hands and feet. As they trail behind her as she's falling out of the sky, you see there's a band that covers her eyes, and there's like an eye. It is a gold band with a blue stylized eye in the center of the band that wraps around and covers her eyes and her forehead. As she falls, her hand lands on the head of the creature, and as she mutters her word, the creature vanishes. As she falls to the ground and tucks and rolls as she lands. 1 second. No, that's not the. That was not the. I gotta go way back and think
Yeah.
We still in combat?
No, you guys are out of combat now. Standing before you all in this now, it's now covered in like smut, and it's got tears and burn marks and singes around it. But it's a blue and gold robe with the stylized eye on the blue eye on the gold headband with this long flowing black hair that's like braided into a ponytail off the back. She looks over at you, Alderaan, and she goes, "Gather your unconscious friend, and come with me. We need to move from here. That harbinger, or whatever it called itself, is not going to be gone forever, and we need to not be here when it gets back. Please be quick and follow me." She begins taking away.
I'm gonna start running that way.
I'm gonna walk over to fucking Halfling Dana that I can't remember the name of. and
Flacco.
Flacco fucking I'm gonna place my hands on him and I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands. How do I
It's 5 times your paladin level.
I just choose how much he restores?
Yep.
And yep, you can give it all. You can give whatever portion of it that you want.
Good old bear heart strategy. Do 1.
How
I
much
did-
how much a point of health worth to you? I'm just kidding.
I did cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level for 12 points of healing too.
When was that?
I didn't say it because he was talking, but I wanted to make sure I got that out there. Just now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in both of you all who are obviously natural like healers to run over and want to help him.
Well, if he's getting healed, I'm naturally not gonna use my Lay on Hands then.
You see the cleric beat you over to it, and like you go to do it, but you're just like, okay. You're
I'm
gonna
a
hold on
good
to your-
person. I
yeah.
try.
But you do pick him up. I will say that you do pick him up because he is. It would be weird for the wood elf to carry the halfling. So you scoop him into your arms, and you all sort of fall in behind.
Isn't he awake?
He's awake. Well, oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't have to scoop him into your arms.
Just-
His broken body.
I still want you to carry me.
Yeah, he's just like playing. No, sorry. Yeah. You can move of your own accord. I apologize. I don't know why I wanted to be dramatic there. As you all fall in behind him, she looks back and sees that you all are all there. She waves a hand and mutters a word as the air around you all just sort of shimmers for a second, and she's going to cast Greater Invisibility at a level high enough to encapsulate all of you all. As you all turn invisible and you begin moving down the streets, you see doors begin banging open left and right of you all as these tentacled creatures and blue-skinned creatures and gray-skinned creatures whose features are ever shifting, adding and subtracting, changing constantly, begin flooding into the streets of the city, all around you all. You all manage to make your way past the horde and off into an alleyway and into a building where it seems to be quiet for now. And that is where we will take a break because I need to get some water. Pretty bad.
Actually,
Word, me too.
DM, you can't hire cast Greater Invisibility, so.
Oh, you can't? Oh, well, fuck.
I'll be left out. I'm just gonna fire fucking.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just gonna.
It's funny because
fire,
you actually can do it with regular invisibility, but you
I'll
can't
just
be
blast out
greater.
this.
Oh, okay. So, well, yeah. Then it's just regular invisibility. I just wanted.
It's just it's like a little thing that's always bothered me.
No, fair enough.
Why
It's
can't
good-
I
good
hire
catch.
cast
I just wanted to
creator?
put story above. I didn't even really check. I'm
Nah, of
completely
course not.
honest.
That's why I only said it because we took a break, but like, doesn't matter either way.
Needed a vehicle to get y'all out of it. Yeah. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
What if it would just be broken?
What level spell is Greater Invisibility? 4th?
Yeah, and it gives people a disadvantage on attacking you. Like they can still sense you're there and like try to attack you. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but fucking invisibility does the same thing though.
Yeah, but
Just
you
greater
can fight and cast spells with greater invis. It doesn't break when you do. things
Oh,
with regular
okay,
invis.
okay, I see.
But like you would have
with
to
invisibility
upcast it
if you
to,
do
like,
attack or something like that, you drop. You're fucking.
Yeah,
like
the
you
invis
drop it.
drops as soon as you do anything. But like
I don't know.
you would
man.
have to
There's
upcast
some-
it to like 6, 7, or 8 to really encompass like a whole party. And even then, like you should
Yeah.
be doing something insane with that spell slot anyways.
That's what. Like that's the thing is, it's like even if you're hitting like 2 or 3 people with it, like by upcasting it a little bit, you're still using high spell slots. Like 5th or 6th level spell slots. That's even in game. Those aren't like just throwaway spell slots. You know what I mean?
Like I get some
Well,
abilities
other
like
than for specific characters, but
Dimension Door just like doesn't make sense to upcast, right? Like what would it do? I guess they could have it go longer,
Farther,
but like
yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? And I guess like
that would be
they-
super niche in that
they put
case.
greater invisibility under that umbrella. I don't know
Mm.
if it's like balance thing or not, because it doesn't really seem Like 1 minute of invisibility on multiple
I
people
was
would
gonna
be
say
stupid.
there are fourth level spell. Hell, there are third level spells that are way stronger than like upcasting greater invisibility just a little. You know, because once you get to the higher tiers, and like, of course, there are gonna be spells that are just insane.
I guess it could
Plus,
kind of
the
be.
higher level spell you're casting, the more likely you are to be up against a foe that can just see you when you're invisible. So that's the biggest thing. The higher level you get, the harder foes you face. It's just like old
That's
tricks
true.
don't work as much anymore.
I mean, that's true. I guess the thing with invisible is like you straight up can't cast a lot of spells on an invisible person because it's a target you can see for the
Yeah.
description of a lot of them.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? It's like if you were to run into that, then I mean, it's one of those reward take kind of things. Like you cast greater invisibility on your whole party. All right, cool. This encounter's super easy, but this other encounter, somebody's got true sight, and they can just shut you down.
Right.
So
So
I
the
don't know.
creatures,
It's always a
okay.
game of give and
So
take.
you would make them untargetable by spells that you could see. The creatures' attack rolls have advantage, and the people attacking them have disadvantage. So it is pretty strong on a martial character
Okay.
that's like fighting a mage. That's
Oh my god! Can you imagine greater invisibility fighter just
yeah.
running and
I mean, I
like
threw
yeah,
greater
that's
invis on Bearheart and Oath like 1 or 2
oh
times
that's
just as a little
yeah,
thing, but
fair enough.
I usually used it just as a if we're fighting a spellcaster, I'd invis myself so they can't counterspell me.
So they
Like
can't
that's
get
the
you.
yeah, it's really to deny the counterspell.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, I
Fucking
had
stack the notes
greater
together and
invis
have
against
some real quick.
Malith, and she just counterspelled me through it. I'm pretty sure. Like she could see me.
She likely just had true sight. I mean, she was.
It was like a
great
boss of
at
bosses,
pretty much.
so like it made sense, obviously. But
Yeah, she could see. She had true sight within her web.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. I mean, invis is like I think it's like sleeper strong.
Oh man, that's what like. When I played my warlock rogue multi-class with a hex blade with a bow, when I got to you can at 4th level you can learn greater invisibility.
And it just gives your attacks advantage.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, like if you're a fucking playful trickster rogue, you just straight up giving yourself advantage for sneak attack when you're in the greater invis, like that kind of thing. Playful trickster, greater invis, archer would be disgusting with like a hexblade multi.
All right. Are we all here? Yeah, trickster rogue with a hexblade multi would be.
Yeah, I'm back.
Pretty silly.
I'm here.
Ghost. Right here. So preliminary guesses. Does anybody want to take a guess as to where you all are or who this is or anything about what's going on? I'm curious.
Area with another thing. The heart, one of the areas with the hearts that's getting fucked. They put the beacon in the sky. I don't know. The time frame.
Did you ask when is the time frame?
Yeah, compared to where we're at in the regular campaign. Is that too spoilery?
No, it's Honestly, it's it's not too. It's I'm trying to think.
I'm back. Sorry.
Not too far in the past. Not too far in the past.
Are we at the city that we dipped out of?
Oh, we'll find out.
The one where your cousins
Yeah.
got murked.
Yeah, my dad exiled me, so I left.
You know what? If I was a betting man, that's the exact city that we're in, and this is taking a place.
That's what I just said.
No,
He's agreeing with you.
I'm agreeing with you, and it's taking place right as we're leaving.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big monster, and Wick obviously made it a set piece.
And he was really
doing it
pissed
for
that we
a fucking
ignored it.
year and a half, waiting.
He was really mad we ignored it. Just left.
You guys think I would hold on to that for that long?
Just sitting up and
Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do.
You know what, guys? We're gonna
no
play
idea
a
what
one
the
shot.
conversation is. But yes.
You remember the city that we went to where Tolliver got exiled?
It was the
No.
fight where you got chained into an alcove for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I try to repress that from my memory. Actually.
Remember how we bounced out of that town immediately after and didn't go after the big
Yeah, and
demon?
there was the yeah.
So this is what's going on. This is directly. I'm guessing that this is directly after we left the city.
That's a good
That
guess,
would
but
fucking
I
be
did
hilarious.
say it's not too far in the past. That
Wasn't that far.
as well. It was about 2 years ago
Oh,
from current
it's-
game time.
We did have a. I would say we did have a time skip.
Yeah, but that's not too far.
That's
It
fair.
was
2 years
almost
isn't
three
that
three
long.
years actually. Anyway,
years?
we'll
I
see.
forget
We'll
what
see.
time
We'll see.
it
We'll
was.
see what you guys think. Anyway, so we're all here. We're all ready to go.
Yep.
All right. So as you all make your way out of or off the main street into one of these houses buried deep within a very rough part of town, buildings around you all are on fire, in one form of burned down or another, or on their way to. You can hear there is now, aside from the roaring of the flames throughout the city, there is a thick layer of smoke that is just now pervading the air of the city. You all also can hear a constant underlying chittering, murmuring, like high-pitched screeching that's just echoing off from different parts of the city. It's almost just like a constant screaming and screeching that's like pervading throughout the city. So there's no real quiet. As you all sit there and you're pulled into this building, you all sit around and gather your breath. Some of you all choking, coughing on the air, assessing your wounds. The woman who brought you in here is not even really paying attention to you all. She's just sort of pacing back and forth and talking to herself. You can hear her like murmuring under her breath. The floor is yours. What would you guys like to do?
Who are you?
So, come here often?
She sort of stops pacing back and forth. She puts her hand to her mouth and she goes, "Do you all know who you are?"
I'm
Not
Raucous.
particularly. I'm a frog, I think.
Definitely not a frog.
Unfortunate.
But the short answer to your question is, I don't know. I don't know much of anything anymore, actually.
Hey,
Funny.
maybe we can ask our buddy if he knows you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what that
Who's
thing
our buddy?
was?
Off the top of my head, no. But what I have gathered from it and others that I've seen in the city, it is part of. It calls itself the Harbinger, and I don't know. They're some invading force. I don't know. I don't know what they are. And it also kind of hurts to look at them.
Hey, where's Benny at?
Oh, yeah, I gotta bring Benny back.
I'm gonna sit down and start summoning Benny again.
It's gonna take a little bit if y'all wanna.
She
converse.
sort of looks around at you all and she goes, "Do any of you all know how to get out of here?"
Where's here?
Well,
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
not-
Hard no there, ma'am.
quite sure, but when I was making my way out of that big building off to the north, looked kind of like a castle or a palace maybe. It's huge. It was ornate as hell. There were some plaques in the building as I was making my way out that said something about Von Donover.
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Fucking pretentious
I'm
name.
not sure I'm not sure who they are, but it seems that they might be the ruling people here, and we might be
I
in
don't
one
think
of
they are
their
anymore.
we might be within one of their main cities. I don't know. All I know is I need to get the fuck out of here because the whole fucking place is on fire, and
Yeah, for like giving
Welcome to
reasons.
Terre Haute, Indiana.
Yeah, it's for some ambiance and, warms up the night.
well, look,
I mean, what about the people here?
well, from what I gathered, well, I don't know. Those things are things are eating people, and well, I did manage to watch them. The big one brings in others, and those others sort of eat. I don't know how else to explain it. They consume someone, and then they
synonym.
become them, but it's different. They're just different. I don't know how many more people are alive here, and I don't really know what to do. I'm strong, and I want to help, but I did on my way out also manage to grab some papers, and one of them made mention of a city that's taking on refugees, and whoever the Von Donovers are, they had a great interest in this city called Ellengrad. And I don't know, I just thought maybe I might head there.
I mean, if they're taking in people, no better time, right?
That's what the report said on him anyway, and whoever the patriarch
Did it say
was.
anything about, like, why they were interested?
Yeah, actually, she goes through her sack on the side. She pulls out some parchments and she hands them to you all. And those of you who want to look over, you see that it's actually a very detailed report about the city of Ellengrad and the people who run them. You see Tolliver von Donover. His name is written first on the list, bigger than all of the others, and it has like an extra notation next to it. You see Hephaestus. You see every one of your all's main characters. You see their names printed plain there, and a detailed description of who each one of you all are, and an assessment of your abilities. This document is actually very detailed. It's like a dossier for each one of you all. Another document that she hands you talks about the history of the city, it being like the seat of the Von Donover, like the origin of the Von Donover family, how it is crucial that the Von Donovers maintain or gain control over this city, and at the very least prevent the Khans or even the High King from getting influence over the city. Anyone who wants to read it, make a insight check.
24,
No.
a crit! A crit, baby!
Let's go, dude.
Let's go!
And it looks like everybody but Baldwin and Dano. Okay, this handwriting is very elegant, very feminine. And you see it's signed. You see that the dossier is signed as prepared by Princess Von Donover, First Blade, First Seeker.
bag.
And yeah, that's what you gather from that. She sort of looks at you. She goes, "I don't know about you all, but I just don't know about anything anymore. I can't make any decisions. It feels like like I'm this close to finding out what's going on, and then it just slips away from me. I'm going crazy here. I need to get out. My last memory is standing over top of some dead old man with my hand around a blade. I think I fucking killed him, but I don't know. Like, I'm also covered in like bruises and scratches. Like, was I defending myself? Was I?
Well, if it makes you feel better, he probably deserved it. You seem like an okay person.
He didn't want to be killed. He shouldn't have been wearing the clothes that he was wearing.
The buildings, all the buildings are on fire here. The building I came from was on fire. It just seems like this place is not where we need to be. And I don't know if I can make it out here by myself, but I feel like if we all work together, you all seem, I mean, shit. All of one of you all managed to not die to that thing, so I think if we all try, at least one of us might make it out, and then maybe we can get somewhere and, tell somebody or something about that. Maybe they can come. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I gotta be honest, I don't really trust the whole Von Tonover people, or whatever their name is, but, because it doesn't really seem like they did a great job of protecting this city. But maybe the other people on the list can protect the other one,
Have you summoned Benny yet?
Yeah, I'm working on it, alright?
Less chatty, more summony.
Oh, you think it's gonna get less chatty when Benny shows up?
As the time...
He's worse than I am.
He's already he pops back in and goes, when he pops back in, I need everybody to make an insight check.
I gotta find it.
Winnie. He's my boy.
Dog shit tonight.
You rolled a 1.
Let's go! 19.
Wow, it's actually fitting. Only one of you all passed this. To all the rest of you all, Benny looks like he's always looked to you. But, Baldwin, this is your familiar. When you summon Benny in and you look at him, that is not your Benny.
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, hold on here. You threw me into a fucking portal and you think you're gonna come at me like that?
I didn't throw you into the portal, you went into it.
I didn't ask you. You threw me to the fucking wolves. Went out,
you ugly.
sucked into the goddamn portal. Then don't know what? Excuse me, fuck you, buddy. You're not all too pretty yourself.
I'm alright looking, at least average. But you're like, damn, I would look the other way, actually. What happened to you?
I have no idea what you mean. I went into the fucking portal after the fucking bullshit on the ground happened. And
all right, look.
all I remember is seeing black
sure.
with some fucking dots in the sky, and then poof, I'm here again. I don't know what.
Oh, I gotta make sure it's you, okay? When is my birthday? Only you would know that. Don't tell anybody that.
It's actually just happened a few weeks ago. Matter of fact, it was
Alright, I believe them. I don't know when my birthday's in.
yeah.
God.
Yeah. So what is it? What do you want? What are we doing here?
Why was just bringing it back? Do you know this lady?
Shit, no, I don't know her personally, but I've seen that fucking get up before.
Point.
Oh.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, they
Oliver rolled a 22.
Did he? Did I miss that? No, he rolled a 7.
Oh, he did.
I'm looking at it. It's a 20 and a 4.
Oh, that's for the last insight.
That was for the one before that.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Probably the first time
I'm
in
gonna
this
shut
campaign.
The fuck up now.
That's probably the first time in like years that we've had 2 insight checks back to back.
Facts.
Oh, U.S. is playing Mexico. I forgot about that. That's a late ass game.
Random thought of the day.
Notification on my
What
phone.
did you say? What did you say her get up was from? Did you call
Yeah, no, I don't know. Some of her people used to summon demons to make deals and shit because they got a lot of information. That's one of the.
Oh, hey, were you
Yeah,
kind of a
she's one of the Von Donover seekers. I don't know who she is exactly, but shit, I don't. Yeah, I don't really like
Well,
dealing with
she's-
them too much.
Or she's like she doesn't really remember anything. Does that make it better?
No, I don't know. It seems to be a problem all you all fuckers have. It's like you've got nothing going on in your heads anymore. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, I'm gonna address this at the newcomer. The place that you found the documents, were there any paintings? Can you take us there?
I mean, I don't know if I want to go back there. That's where I first encountered one of those harbingers.
Yeah, I know, I got it, but I'm fairly certain you encountered a harbinger by yourself. There's now 6 of us. I think we can handle 6 harbingers or one.
Did you just see one of the harbingers?
Yeah,
There's
that's
more than one
yeah. That's
of
not
the big freaky things.
Yes. Oh, as a matter of as you say that you hear a doof 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 as like 3 legs make contact with the ground. She goes, "Oh, the thing's not banished anymore."
Personally, this is just me personally. I vote we leave as fast as possible.
I agree with you.
However,
However, I would like to not travel with somebody that I don't know who the hell it is.
Look, man, I don't. You see,
I don't
you
know
see.
who any of you are.
I don't know who I am. Okay,
That's
Well,
not really
this
a
is just
luxury any of
reality.
us
Travel
have.
with yourself then.
Look, if you want to run off by yourself and try and survive this city by yourself, by all fucking means, buddy, take care of yourself. I'm just trying to put our heads together so that we might get out of here alive.
Have I ever been into any of the Von Donover territories prior to this?
Make a history check with disadvantage. Ten.
I rolled a 10.
You're not entirely sure. You don't even really remember why you're here in this city to begin with, but I guess you can at least take that you've been here before because you were here, but you don't really know much information about it.
Okay.
Well, I don't think the next place we go could be any worse than this place, so I say we giddy up on out of here.
Lead the way out of the city.
Lead the way.
I don't know where the hell I'm
I
going.
don't know where the hell
We're gonna
I'm
go.
going.
We're gonna go this way. Okay, I will lead. I've got this. I know this city.
I'll just start walking in a random direction.
Okay, so we're gonna do this in a non-traditional way because time. I want to wrap this story up tonight. So how are we going to do this? So how do you all want to begin to try to make your way? I know you're not walking in a general direction, but are you guys making like a dead sprint? Are you guys trying to be sneaky? Or you, like, how are you guys proceeding initially?
I'm gonna fly straight up over the burning buildings and try to find the gates, and then point us in that direction and head that way.
Okay, make a perception check.
Do I get advantage because I'm flying?
Well, the city's covered in fire and smoke, so it'll balance.
Yeah,
it.
the fire lights everything up.
Yeah, the smoke covers everything too.
An 8.
Yeah, you look around and the city's covered in fire and smoke. It's just hard to determine. It's hard to get your bearings through all of what's going on. I will say this, however, you do see, when you fly up above the buildings, you do see when you look off to the north.
Okay, bye.
Bye. What is it? I'm gonna give him a second. He might have just accidentally DC'd or something. I like his internet. Fuck. Yep. There we go. You there? You good?
Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. My internet.
Oh,
Your
good.
internet's been crap all night, so.
Still taking a shit. Yeah.
All right. So as you do fly up, I will say, as you look off to the north, you do see a huge building that takes up almost the entirety of the northern quadrant of the city. It is one large building. Half of it is built in one kind of almost like a Gothic romance style building, and the other side almost looks like a Greek sort of Greek/Roman column-based architecture. And you can see, as you look off to the north, you can see where the architecture in the city is actually divided in half. As buildings on the western side look completely different than the buildings on the eastern side, although they all kind of look like they're burning. But you see this giant building on the northern side, where it's actually almost completely aflame, with the right side of the building's roof almost caved in completely. You gather that might be the building that this person was talking about. She said she escaped from the north, because it is the vast majority of the northern side of the city. Yeah, I will say, so you guys at least know not to head north, so that helps with the decision making. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this in what's called in a multitude of skill checks as a group, right? So that's why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to see how you guys wanted to proceed first. Are we doing like as fast as we can? Are we trying to sneak? What are we doing here?
Are we still invisible?
You're not invisible currently, but this lady does let you all know that she can make you all invisible again, if that's how you guys want to go.
Well, we should go invisible and fucking sprint.
If we have 1 minute, I would like to try something.
Okay, what do you want to try?
Is there a corpse of one of those things that we killed around here?
Not in the building specifically, but I'm sure you could find a corpse outside of the building if you wanted to find one. You'd have to go
look
looking
for a corpse.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Well, what do you want to do first? Like, what do you...
I want to animate it.
Okay. Actually, I actually kind of split. You actually no, sorry, I was kind of hasty with that. I forgot about one of the You actually wouldn't find any corpses around you at all. Yeah, because remember, remember she said that when they ate or consumed people, they like consumed them and then took their form. So there are no bodies being left behind here at all.
I meant of like the ones that we killed.
No, you guys have moved far away from where you all.
Okay.
From where you all were.
Okay.
Good try, creepy necromancer.
Wanted a friend.
You shall have no
times.
quarter.
All right, so what are we doing?
I like the invisible and sprint idea.
So you do still make noise.
the
She does say that.
Yeah.
She goes. You do still make noise when you're invisible. So they will hear us. But it might help us. Like get a head start for sure if you guys wanted to do that. Or we could try to sneak our way through the city. It would just be slower.
I say.
No, sorry. I say sneak. Seems a bit safer.
All right, we got one for sneak and one for run. One. Anybody else?
I'm flying, so it really doesn't matter to me.
Okay. So you're gonna fly out of here?
I'm gonna scout from the air to keep you guys from running into things that you shouldn't need to be running into, so we can move quicker.
Okay.
I'll fly just below the haze level.
Okay. All right. So are we? So that basically, if it sounds like, she goes. It sounds like we're kind of going for the invisibility and get the fuck out as fast as we can model.
I'm down for that.
Okay. She moves to the door and she goes, all right, everybody, around me. And she casts invisibility on all of you all. She pushes open the doors. You all don't see her, but she looks around. She moves out of the door and she goes, okay. You all hear her voice go, anyone know which direction? Not that way. She points off towards where she knows she came from, which was north. So do we just want to go in like the opposite direction?
West. Nah, we should go west.
I think, but Ellengrad was south of here.
Then let's go south.
It's like
South
southeast.
it is.
It's like southeast of here. So we'll just go the opposite direction. Okay. Yeah, good luck, everybody. And she takes off running. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. You all take off running. As you all make your way through the city, you'll eventually get to a part almost very quickly where there are these creatures around you all. You can see above some of the rooftops or standing on top of some of the roofs. You see not one, not two, three. You see multiple of the harbingers now adorned on various rooftops or on the ground in front of you all. There is almost a horde of those tentacle creatures and the blue and gray skinned creatures whose features change and add and subtract constantly. They're all just around you all completely, and you all are just trying to book it through them. So, here's how we're going to do this. I need everybody to make an athletics check.
Can I poop on one of them?
I'm dead.
Well,
How do I roll a natty 1 while I'm flying?
Incredible. Thank you, Ghost. I love it. I love you. So,
I'm flying! Why do I even need to make
as
an
you're
athletics
flying-
check? I'm flying.
it's a group check. It's a group check. Everybody makes the same check. So the way it goes is it's if you pass if the group passes more than they fail, then you guys move on. But if you fail more than you pass, then obviously it's a fail and shit changes, shit goes down. A natural 20 is worth 2 points. A natural 1 is worth -2. So with that, because we don't have time and I want to make it interesting, as you're flying and you guys are running and you're looking around, you're sort of caught in awe at the hordes and masses of creatures that have flooded into this city. Some of them, and you also see where some of them who have consumed the townsfolk here look like humans. But they look off, and it's really weird to look at them, and it sort of throws you off for a second. And Ghost, your attention is distracted, and your flying gets just a little bit errant, and you actually smack dead into a a sign that was on the side of a building, and you come crashing down to the ground next to the rest of the group. The sound of the snapping of the board and you crashing to the ground echoes throughout the city, and you see all of the chattering and the screeching of the hordes around you goes silent. And you see at one time all of the harbingers breathe in deep and then breathe out, and that reality flexing around them just pushes off of all of them as reality kind of warps, or it's changed around you all at will. Your invisibility drops and you all actually kind of stand out. You see the whole horde looks at you all and they begin flooding towards you all.
This is bullshit.
So, next decision. Do you all want to try to fight your way through this, or do you guys want to try to get the fuck out as best you can?
I'm not going to fucking run.
I'm going to. So they just have us clocked right now.
Well, there's just so many. Yes, they do.
How much can I lift? How much can I carry?
I don't know. What's your strength?
It's 13.
I think you can carry like 130 pounds or something like that. I'm not sure.
I wish I knew how much I could carry.
What are you trying to do?
Pick up the necromancer and fly off with him.
He's a very light wood elf. I would say that you'd be able to probably pick him up and fly. You'd move a little bit slower, but you could still do it.
I'm gonna go get him and put him, like I'm gonna carry him out of the fight and away from everything and drop him off and then go back. Trying to be an air tax. I'm a bird, for Christ's sake. I should at least be useful for something.
Anybody else have any ideas what they want to do?
I'm just running.
Lots of running.
Okay. So, as
Oh,
just say
I do have my idea. Sorry. If they get too close to us, I am going to tell everybody just to follow the sound of my feet, and I will cast darkness on us, or in the best position. Maybe we run through it. It kind of depends on where we're at. But I'll cast darkness to try to keep them from seeing where we go, or being able to really
okay,
just to throw them off. That's all.
sure. You guys are still invisible. You hear, we'll just call her Seeker because that's what Benny referred to her as. She goes, we have to keep moving. We'll have to fight him on our way, but we need to go now. She starts pushing forward. You see she actually breaks out of her invisibility as she begins running forward, and there's a wave of it's like a contingency of these creatures that are running towards her. You see she whispers the words and pulls out a blade, two blades from out of her waistband, and she throws them out to the side. And you see her and the blades disappear in a blur as she hits the first one, and then and you see it get like shredded apart, and then you see like in a huge gust of wind and silver and like steel, you see her cut through in an area, like she cuts a swath out in the middle of them. She goes, "Through here now." As you guys run to follow her, someone, I don't care who, make a roll a D100 for me. Is anybody contributing to the effort of attacking through this horde? Does anybody want to throw anything else out?
I'll absolutely just continuously blast, Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Can I attack while he's carrying me away?
Is that what you guys are doing? Is that
Yeah, I guess.
okay?
I'll follow our lead.
Well, so yeah, go. So you're picking up King and trying to fly away. Where are you flying towards, or where are you trying to get him to? Because all you can see around you is fire and smoke and fucking
I'm
shit.
just picking him up to keep him off the ground. So I have a little turret. He's like a little turret guy. And he's not a necromancer. He was the cleric.
He is a cleric. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you're picking. Anyway,
I didn't pick the cleric up. I said the necromancer.
there's no necromancer.
Warlock. Whatever the hell it was.
So that's
Oh, yeah, that'd be me.
Baldwin. Is that what you want to do? Oh, so he's got the. Oh, I see what you're. Okay, so yeah, you're fine. So you're carrying him out, and he's just like Eldritch
also, I
blasting
have
people around.
Yes, that's exactly. The whole idea
Spellcaster.
is to have a. I'm carrying him so that he can fire at these dudes from above, as opposed to having to run his little legs. Kermit the Frog over there.
He's not a frog. He's a tiefling.
Whatever.
I have now decided that my character fully believes frog.
He has no idea what a frog is. Frogs have blue skin and horns. Yep, he's a frog.
Yeah, he has no fucking clue what a frog is, but he's pretty sure he's a frog.
All right. Does anybody else want to do anything?
We're a B-17 bomber, okay?
97. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's towards the higher end. All right, so you all managed to blast a large swath through. You could hear the roaring of the large harbingers, and you actually hear their voices ring out. The piercing, shrieking voices into each one of your all's head as you hear one voice go, "Us of we have unknown here. It is done. You cattle will feed us of we who are here now."
Bro, what?
I need every one of you all to make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm very smart.
Did I put cotton in my ears?
I'm so stupid.
4.
12.
14.
That was a 10.
Oof. Ah, God, what a bad roll. All right.
He rolled a 1. Everybody wins.
Well, no, but everybody fails. Yeah, everybody fails. But you all only take 6 damage.
Nice.
As you all are continuing to make your way through, fighting off and destroying the Seeker, doing a bulwark of the damages, beams of energy lash out from her, ice, fire. You see she's wielding. Even the blades that she pulled out are in like constant motion around her, slicing into people around her. You see, after a little bit, you see, and as you all look around you, the horde actually kind of stops pursuing you. You all continue to run, but then you hear like air begins rushing past you all in a violent torrent, enough to where it's like you can feel yourself physically pushing against the wind as you guys are moving. It's pulling through you all, and like from south, you guys are headed south. It's headed south to north, and the pull of the wind becomes so violent you all actually have to stop and brace yourself against the wind. As you look back, you see pieces of building begin breaking off. Fire actually being extinguished in the rush of the air, but whole pieces of buildings, whole roofs, the debris that's already fallen and burnt now is being lifted into the air and pulled north towards the epicenter of what you can now see as just debris, smoke, and everything else being sucked to the north all into one place. After a time, everything goes dead still. You all look around you all, and everything seems to be expanding. And what I mean by that is, it's like, imagine a balloon, but for every individual molecule within every piece of matter around you all. Everything begins to expand, space gathering in between each of it. Everything that you can see all the individual molecules begin pulling apart. Reality itself seems to be being stretched or reshaped around you all. As everything begins pulling apart just to the point where you think it's going to all come apart and reality itself is going to shatter, it violently condenses back in on itself, solidifying. Each one of you all are rendered deaf by whatever noise is made next. It's immediately you just hear a flat ringing in your ears as you look on, and just a pure red-black column of energy is now shooting into the sky from the earth. The earth itself has crumbled in around this column in a crater. There's nothing. It's a void. Where matter and reality used to be, it is now just this column of energy shooting from earth to sky. The sky turns a sharp red around each one of you all, casting a red hue over everything. And then the red is absorbed into everything and becomes paler and paler and paler until it's almost like you're looking through the world in like the left side of a 3D glass, where everything's just sort of solid colored, but it has like a red edge tint around everything. You don't recognize where you are anymore. You have no idea where you're going. The path in front of you, there's a building in front of you now and not a road. You have no idea. There's a road left, there's a road right, but you all still look around stunned at one another. You're hearing that tinnitus sound in your ears beginning to like wane and come back. You begin hearing sounds around you and everything. You all look in front of you at the horde and mass of aberrant creatures that have been pursuing you all. They are now all bowed down in supplication, facing towards the column. And that screeching and chittering that they've been letting off is now a consistent low murmuring. It's vibrating throughout the city. And you can hear it like you're listening through water, as your hearing has definitely been fucked up for right now. What would you all like to do? You look up, and this column is splitting the sky into the north. It is like the clouds have like formed around it. It's like piercing through it, and nothing is touching it, as it just extends from the crust of the planet to infinitely into the sky.
You said we're deaf?
Deaf. Like, you're not deaf now, like, you've got like that tonight, like, imagine a fucking flash, like a concussion grenade just went off next to your head. Like, your hearing is fucked, and you've got like that like weird tinnitus screeching in your ear, but you can like kind of hear shit, but not really. It's very muffled, like you're listening through like a pillow or like through water.
I don't know about y'all, but I think we should keep running out of here.
What?
Here isn't here anymore.
I still think we should leave, though. Don't
I
like here.
agree.
I didn't like there, and I like here even less.
Yeah. What else can we do? We just keep running.
As you guys sort of look around and you say that, you look at the Seeker, and she looks almost like you can't see her eyes for the gold band across her face, but her head's sort of like slacked to the side, and her shoulders are slumped, and she's just looking up at the column. You see, she's got a pendant that hangs from her necklace, and she sort of reaches up and she grabs onto it. What were you say you were gonna do, guys?
I was gonna put down the warlock and snatch her ass up and keep her moving.
Well, as you sort of walk over to her, you see as she grabs the pendant, and her head sort of focuses on all of you all. She just mutters a spell and waves her hand, and light flashes, and you all she casts teleport, and she's just grabbed you all up and teleported you all out. The next thing you know, as everything flashes, you guys land on your butts, like on the ground, in a nice evergreen forested area.
But why the hell didn't you do that the first damn time?
Yeah, it would have been pretty fucking useful, actually.
There was something in me that didn't really want to leave when I thought there was still something that I could do there. I don't really know where that came from, but...
Alright, look, hero complex is not the worst thing that's happened to people, okay?
It wasn't it. It
But
felt
when you're
like
gonna
duty. It felt
fucking
like my
die-
responsibility.
Well, whatever, we're fucking responsible for that town is no longer, because the town is no longer. So, responsibility absolved. Vow undone. Whatever the fuck you want to say. You get what I'm saying.
That is where we will end, with you all sort of talking amongst yourselves. This haphazard group managing to get out at the last second. Landed somewhere in a random fort somewhere you have no fucking idea where.
That's Tolliver's sister, isn't it?
We will see if
That's
anything
Tolliver's
comes
sisters.
from their survival. Hope you guys enjoyed
Nah,
the
that's Tolliver's
one
sister.
shot.